Right, no makeup on my face. I'm just jumping right into this. Let me first say I'm a person who loves adult sports, and that means sports that adult people can play. I've always loved those kind of sports. Tennis, golf, bowling, cycling. I love sports where people can be athletic no matter their age because it allows you to see and be motivated on a different level that people can overcome adult problems and obstacles in their life and still be driven physically, mentally, everything that it takes to be a true athlete. And that is inspiring. So when this whole Lance Armstrong thing began to unravel, I was so on his side. Like, I was pissed off, seriously pissed off that they wanted to strip him of his medals, of his award money, not reward, award money, and things like that. I have had people in my family and close to me suffer from cancer, even die from cancer, more than one person. So I take that subject very seriously. And I feel like that if you have struggled through cancer in any kind of capacity, that you deserve peace in your life after enduring that torment to your body. And so that's where I was with it. I wanted to say that first. That's where I was with it. I just felt like that everybody was out of line for continuously attacking this man year after year after year to where it's almost like a decade now. I think it's quoted to be like 13 years he's been undergoing this, and he's always stood strong by his belief. Now he comes out after all this time and he finally admits the truth. Now, let me tell you something. It's not always what you do. We are human. We have flaws. There's never been a perfect individual without mistake who walked this earth. But my thing is honesty. Honesty, I'll even let you lie to me because you know what? Honesty takes courage. Everybody is not courageous. I can't make you anything but a coward. If that's who you are at your core, that's who you are. So I can even understand some people not being able to fess up to the truth. But when you have taken that to another level and have attacked people's character, okay, and sued people and tried to sue organizations that have come to you with the truth, and you lie and you perjure yourself. That, I mean, perjury is like one of those crimes like, oh, this, what, like, I don't even like, I'm giving this person a lot of leeway. But when the details started to emerge, which on this interview it did, he started to admit some things where there were drugs taken and different kind of techniques used, even like blood transfusions and things like that, which is like so crazy that someone would take a sport and take it that far. But I understand if you just want to win, you want to win, you want to win. But then I don't understand because you're a grown adult person who has been through so much in your life. Why couldn't you just be thankful and be grateful? And if you couldn't be thankful and grateful for what you hadn't had accomplished, why couldn't you be honest? So when it comes out, all of these truths, delivery is everything. I think that you can do anything in this life and be a pastor tomorrow because you've got a testimony that somebody can follow and believe you and champion behind you, relate to you, and that's where the word redemption comes into it. But at this point, from what I just saw on the Oprah interview, I'm out of my mind. He he is too meticulous to be ignorant. Everything about him is controlled, contrived, and tightly wound. There has been a lot of thought put into his delivery, even on the interview with Oprah, to his posture, to his outfit. I mean, he was just so well groomed. I mean, this is an athlete. He's up there like a movie star. And he was just beating around the bush till Oprah even had to ask him, are we talking about semantics here? And then when she questions him on like the things that he said to two women that accused him, one being a massage therapist and one being a wife of one of the players, I have a problem when a man calls a woman foul language because that indicates to me there is some kind of cowardness embedded in them. If you call a woman a bitch or a whore, you're not a real man to me. So he attacked their character and called them those kind of names and things like that and tried to shut them down, even saying that the one of the ladies was a whore and she couldn't be trusted, and what they were saying was absolutely true. But he wouldn't even admit to what they were saying, what he would say is, I'm just not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that. And there seems to be that he's involving himself in some kind of old boy system where he's not going to, as we say, throw other people under the bus. I'm okay with that. You don't want to throw other people under the bus. But if someone came forward and said, I know this to be true, I was an eyewitness, heard it with my own ears, and you tore down their character, especially a female, and even went to the length of calling this person a whore, so they definitely should not be trusted. Why can't you admit I was lying when I said those things about her? If you watch the interview, this guy is a sociopath. Like, seriously, he is the definition of a sociopath, and I just cannot believe he even has the guts or the balls to even think that he needed to tell this slanted version of the truth. And I know like there's like this new phrase going on, your truth versus my truth versus the truth. Hey man, I believe in the truth. And if you are already on stage for being a liar, why come with anything but the whole truth and nothing but the truth? If I can see if you don't want to tell us all your personal business and stuff like that, but if you have been confronted as being a lie and as being a cheat, why would you even want to open your mouth unless you're gonna tell the 100% truth? He's obviously, clearly still hiding something. I was so championing him, and I was so, like I said, pissed off that they were wanting to strip him of his titles, strip him of award money, and just really ruin the things that he has built, including the foundation, the Live Strong Foundation, that has had a big impact on fundraising and campaigning for cancer. But at this point, I feel like the punishment suits the crime. I really do. And I know that there's going to be more punishment involved, because when they went down and listed the things that they were actually doing, which involved witness tampering, he admitted that he was a bully to people, and he tried to sue people who were telling the truth, and he knew that they were telling the truth. Drug trafficking, taking drugs across not just state lines, international lines, which is just like how brazen of a criminal could you be? Like, you know that, and then he wants us to believe that he didn't see the magnitude of what he was believing, and that's where I think the sociopath part comes into. So it's like, I know, because I'm grown and I don't have children, so I know that celebrities are not role models. They are not people that we should look to for inspiration. Okay, we've been told that enough. But at a certain point, when you can't put anything into them, why are they given a platform? Okay, so then people say, oh, they're given a platform because they're a great singer, they're a great performer. In his case, he was a great athlete. Well, he cheated his way through that. He does not deserve any more platforms, and I'm going to be very curious to see what happens in the legal system with something like that, because that was another, it was the witness tampering, drug trafficking, and I was just about to call it. Fraud. He has created and done so much fraud, and that's where like the legal system gets involved. Just like they had on the news or whatever here in Texas, that Austin is his home city or whatever, and that the city paid $4 million to use his name on a bike trail. Baby, that's fraud. I can have a bike trail named after me, and you can come to me, city of Austin, and you can have my name for $100,000, but my name has no value, because why? I'm a nobody. But at the end of the day, so is he. But he's projected himself and manufacturing this lie through cheating that made his name of value. And he deserves to be prosecuted for that. And just for being so brazen about it, and still in some ways unwilling to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's like, somebody have mercy on him. And instead of like live strong, I really think he should just like live pure. Now, if your heart is just so full of just greed and just wanting to win at all costs, you gotta learn that that's not purity, that there's something going on in you that needs to be corrected or put on the back burner, not in the public light, and not giving motivational speeches about people believing in miracles. That is insane. How could one person carry on this charlatan and do it for so long? I just don't get it.